I got distracted by this post. It was the first thing that popped up when I opened the WoW subreddit. It says retail content creators every 2 years. August thumbnail, WoW is back. September thumbnail, why it failed. Perfect. Eat it up, loyal subscribers. I can... Man. I hope it doesn't happen that way this time. I hope it doesn't happen. I mean, I wouldn't do that for Dragonflight. I thought it was good. I wouldn't make a why it failed video, but I bet people did. I'm not sure though. I mean, you can't like... You also can't shoot the messenger too. Like sometimes that's just the case where you need to look at something after it's been out for a while, and then you'll have a new perspective on it. And hopefully they can maintain the hype that they have right out the gate for throughout the rest of the expansion. I'm sure that there's people that do try to like, I don't know, like tailor a video with an opinion that they think people will want to hear, but that sounds really horrible. That sounds like a really horrible way to go about. Like, to me, that seems like the most miserable way to make content imaginable. Especially if you want to make like a negative video. Oh my God. Like, why would you willingly put yourself in that situation where you just, oh my God, I don't know. I would avoid doing that. I usually really try to avoid being negative unless I feel like I have to, because it's an honest opinion that I have. Because otherwise it's just not worth it to me. Posting in negative stuff is so much more stressful because people get mad and then you have to deal with people being mad and pissed off and like, it sucks. Straight up, like, I wish I could just always be positive about everything. So everything could always be sunshine and rainbows, and everything is so fun and good, great, and hilarious and wonderful, and so nobody gets offended, nobody gets upset. That's way less stressful for me. I would much rather make positive content. But I also can't lie. I have to be honest. So, I don't know. That kind of, I saw this picture and it made me think about all kinds of things, so it threw me off. This is Blizzard. No, but I've been having so much fun. No. Yeah. Then there are the people who only make negative videos and you have the negative feedback. That's the thing I cannot understand, right? Like, I know that there's people that do this to make money. But first of all, I think just making the negative content with the intention of you think that it will get you more clicks, I think this is not a good long-term strategy. Like, I think it will probably work in the beginning. It might work in the short term, but it's not gonna work in the long term. And even if it does work in the short term, really, when you post something like that, that is negative, you get, of course you get people that are, you know, they give the constructive and intelligent responses, but you also open up a world of so much like awful shit to trudge through. And it's not fun. Like, it's not fun to read people suffering and upset and mad, and then people lash out at each other. It's like a whole black hole that you can fall into. Sometimes it's worth it. Like, sometimes you gotta, you know, say what you gotta say. But I cannot imagine doing that. Putting yourself through that just for money, and you don't even really believe what you're saying. That sounds horrible. That's like that sounds like the worst thing. But I guess it's easier if you really don't give a if you really don't care and it doesn't really affect you what people say. Maybe if you're one of those people where it doesn't affect you as much. For me, I do get affected very much And that's why this might be a questionable career for me. Because I really care about what everybody has to say. I don't want to really hurt anyone's feelings. And I feel like I can reach out to every person and we can all reach an understanding if we just talk to one another. And yeah, that's not usually the case. Anyway, yeah. You only keep people entertained with negativity for so long before people get bored. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I don't think it's a good long-term strat. I hate drama so much. Just enjoy the game. I really try to avoid it as much as possible, but it is not always possible to avoid. It's just, yeah, it's just that I love peace. That's true. I do love peace. That is right. I love peace and happiness.